Hey there, HEXO and cannabis traders. Today is Thursday, November 5th. It's Rod with POW Group. Welcome back on the Pursuit of Wealth. In today's video, we're going to discuss HEXO Corp and its huge run up today, up 20%. We're also going to look at the new XMG tropical fruit beverage that's rolling out across the nation. And we'll take a look at some charts and some activity just to get an idea of what to expect into the rest of the week and the year. So before we jump in, just smash the like, subscribe to the channel, shows me some support, and tick the bell to be notified the next time I go live on any future updates. So you can see here, this is the tropical fruit 10 milligram of THC beverage through the Truss beverage lineup with Molson Coors. And I saw this picture floating around on the internet. Essentially, someone purchased this, I believe it was in the Quebec region, and they posted it. So you can see there's carbonated water, sugars, there's 15 grams of sugars, and they're cane sugar. So HEXO's CEO alluded to that on the earnings call as well, basically saying that they are targeting the younger demographic. A lot of people are more health conscious now. So it's nice to see that they're going with the healthier alternative. You can see that we've got basically just some concentrates of carrot and black currant for natural flavor, and some sunflower, THC infusion as well. So obviously there's not really a whole lot to it, and that's nice to see. You can see that the calorie content is fairly low with only 60 calories. So I love how all of their drinks are very low on sugars, and it's cane sugar, so it's natural, and very low on calories as well. So can't wait to try that one out. And the peach mango, I believe it was as well, tropical fruit and peach mango. I can't wait to try those. Those are going to be my most anticipated to date, I would say, and probably going to be my favorite, as both of those kinds seem right up my alley. So let's take a look at the settlement. There was some news as well today that HEXO reached a settlement after filing a lawsuit for trademark infringement. So again, you can check this out at hexocorp.com and read the whole article in its entirety. But essentially, it's pleased to announce that it has reached a settlement of pursuing legal action against a California business using the HEXO name and trademark. So it was ASSI Project Management was using HEXO CBD to sell CBD products in the United States. So obviously HEXO did not take too kindly to that, and they went on to file legal action. So again, you can check that out on your own terms, but let's just bring up the HEXO chart here. So on the day, we're up 18.74%. At the moment, we were up over 20% at one point, but let's just take a look at the monthly chart here. So we obviously had an earnings, negative reaction to earnings. The EPS came in line, but the revenue beat, as we know. It was the highest revenue in company history. Kronos also reported earnings today, which I'll do a video on in just a moment, but very odd that they're trading way more. Their price to earnings ratio is trading way higher than that of HEXO, and HEXO made more in terms of revenue. But again, it's the write downs and the EPS that Kronos came in with a earnings per share beat of 25 cents. So again, we'll do a video on that here a little bit later on today. But you can see that on the monthly chart, we were in a monthly uptrend. So we set the low, the high, the higher low, and higher high. So we're technically in a monthly uptrend looking for a monthly higher low, and anything above the 40 cents will give us that, and anything below the $1.29 mark is just a monthly lower high. So zooming into the weekly chart, we have a weekly inside bar on watch. So most important support is going to be 58, and most important resistance is going to be 76.92. So looks like we're going to close the day very, very bullish here as well, with huge volume. And we did change the daily trend with the low, high, higher low, and higher high. So the new daily higher low is now set at 61.50. And like I said, volume to back it up, well above the EMA 12 now as well. Taking a look at the hourly chart, we don't have an hourly higher low. We had an inside bar bull break there. Once we broke above 73, that was the go signal. And taking a look here now, riding EMA 12, so not really in a clear hourly uptrend though. we did, yeah, we haven't really, let me just take a look at it with the extended hours on. Yeah, so from all the way down here at 61 cents. So we did change the hourly trend there. That's the last hourly high or low, but not as clear with the extended hours on. But you can see here that we changed the hourly trend and then we lost the hourly trend, confirmed a downtrend, and now we're just straight off the lows. So the low of 61.50, we haven't formed an hourly high or low in regular trading hours ever since. So I would expect a pullback, but again, with the election, the reason why I think we're seeing such huge moves is because of Biden's lead and the possibility of federal legalization in the United States and just hype in general. We saw that Aphria acquired a company in the United States that's a beer company, a brewing company. So we're just starting to see more and more interest and more news articles, mainstream coverage, mainstream media coverage over covering the space. So it's definitely adding fuel to the fire, and we're starting to see some momentum shifts in the sector. Like I said, daily trend change was a win for the bulls today, and we'll see how we close with about 13 minutes left in the trading day. But looking very good for the HEXO bulls, and those who bought the dip on the negative earnings reaction are being rewarded. As you can see that we've jumped now over 25% from that low, and actually in pre-market, we got as low as 54 cents. So if we go down from 54 cents, roughly, we're up about 35%. So congrats to the bulls. And taking a look at the HEXO chart on the weekly. So we are back above the 10-week moving average. The MACD still hasn't crossed bearish to this point yet. So I'd like to see us close over the 10-week moving average. Like to see the stochastic cross bullish again, and the MACD to remain as it is with the black line over the red line, which signals bullish momentum. So looking good there on the weekly. Let's take a look at the daily on HEXO. HEXO back above the 50-day and the 100-day moving average. So that is a good sign as well. We could look to potentially top out at the 200-day moving average, which has been solid resistance for over a year now. And that could be a nice target profit taking point as well. We also have the previous high at 80 cents, so lines up well. I'd be looking to trim at 78 and then rebuy back if we close above that level. But a little bit extended here. Certainly would be waiting for a daily high or low at this point if you're not in. But if you are in and you're looking where to start trimming, I would potentially eye that 77 and 78 cent level. And MACD, like I said, on the daily, starting to trend bullish now as well. Let's just take a look at the weekly moving averages. So we also have the 50 weekly moving average at 96 and the 100-day or the 100-week moving average at 294. So definitely showing signs of resurgence, and we'll see how we close the day. Ideally, I'd like to see it close at 71 cents or above, which is the 50-day moving average. That will signal that the bulls are extremely strong. So again, congrats to the bulls, up 20%. And if you bought the dip from the earnings reaction, you were rewarded heavily. I was one of those buyers of that dip, and I plan to hold this long-term as I think that the company is extremely overvalued, and I absolutely love their products. Probably my most favorite products and out of any of the Canadian LPs. So let me know in the comments below who your favorite Canadian LP is, what your favorite HEXO product is. I'd love to hear from you. And with that, thanks again for joining us on the Pursuit of Wealth, and we'll see you in the next video update. I'm going to do another daily market recap for the broader market later on today, and I'll also do a video on Kronos's Q3 2020 earnings. Take care and best of luck into the rest of the week.